Silo talk. Latest episode of Silo. What did you guys think of this last episode?
Amazing, incredible, loved it, groundbreaking.
Damn.
This one was Lucas going into that vault. We got to see some crazy shit in that vault, and I thought it was just that little area, and he had a whole library, a whole quarters to live in, and technology, fucking AI technology that he could talk to.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
Yeah, whole algorithm connected to the silo.
Yeah, and then, I mean, obviously the first things that come to your mind, hey, what happened? How did we get to the silo? Well, I asked it all that already. That doesn't tell us anything about that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't bother. So I thought that was kind of crazy.
And there's food in there.
Yeah.
Food on a comfy bed.
Yep.
Can only assume it's the same over there.
Yeah. That's how that fool knows all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
And then that fool went missing.
Yeah, then we actually got to see, some back and forth between the episodes and not just the silo that we know. We got to see Juliet's side, in this episode as well. And yeah, the reveal, somebody was in there. I told y'all somebody was peeking over that shit and looking over.
Yeah.
Somebody's in there, man. Somebody's in there, and they got it. I think at the end of the episode too, there was a bow being pointed at her too. If I saw that right, I think that's what it looked like. It was
I did not see that.
I know it panned out to show somebody was watching her.
Yeah, and I think it was a bow. Which was kind of crazy because before that reveal, I was like, yeah, we talked about this, about the two bodies being fresh and shit, and there's got to be other people that pull up to the silo and stuff. And I was like, you know what? You know who those two bodies could be probably, and this was the theory that I had before this episode aired, was they might be Solo and that girl, the real Solo and the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought all three of them were living in the vault at one point, and the Solo that we know just went crazy or some shit and just killed him, murdered him. So I thought that's who the two bodies were. That's
sketchy as fuck. But you think he'd actually do that?
Fuck yeah, he would. I think so. That dude's unhinged. Yeah, I think he would for sure. So that's who I thought it was, but maybe not. Maybe it's whoever the fuck took him. So yeah, that was crazy.
I have to ask, because as soon as I saw it, my mind immediately went to y'all, and I was like, I wonder if they're complaining about this. Her fucking swimming. I just want to know your thoughts.
She should have been dead a long time ago.
Oh, that was fast as fuck. I was like, the only way that she knew that was like a Solo told her. Like,
that's why, yeah.
Humans just kind of move the water with their feet and with their arms. That's how they're called. That's what they call swimming. So,
she should have been dead a long time ago.
I don't know.
That shit
but she shouldn't have been able to hold her breath from all the way where she was all the way to the top.
8 levels? You fucking serious?
Yeah, it was way more than 8.
I guess, capacity for that. That shit is ridiculous. She had Navy SEAL fucking training. What the fuck, yo? I don't understand any fucking under the water scenes.
Didn't she grab the rope and pull herself up?
She did eventually grab the rope and realize,
did,
but her breath, there's just no fucking way.
Yeah,
and
no,
her
there's
panicking,
no way.
Losing some air already.
At the bottom,
there's just no fucking way she's making that. Every time?
What happened with the decompression? I thought she was supposed to wait a little bit for the decompression, and that wasn't an issue anymore. I was like, oh, she's gonna come up and just like fucking implode or just get fucked up, and no, nothing happened. As far as we know yet. So that was a little bit of a like, what the fuck plot.
We have to have like dramatic effect and shit, but that was too much. Like, she should be dead.
Like as soon as she started swimming up, I was like, "Oh man, I wonder what they're saying about this."
It's not too bad though. I was like, I can overlook this. Like, it wasn't a problem for me. It's whatever.
It was her lung capacity that gets me every time.
Yeah, but it's for like dramatic effect. It's fine.
Besides that,
adrenaline is a hell of a thing though. So
yeah.
Right. I guess I've never been in that position. Nah, I have. I've made it back.
It's like, if people can survive that, how does anyone drown?
Yeah. That shit was crazy. That's what blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like, you see all the air coming out when she's already under the water. Like,
yeah, she starts freaking out.
So somebody drowning in an 8 feet pool. Motherfucker, you ain't never seen Silo?
Just swim.
You don't start kicking.
Bernard just continues to have fucking answers.
Man.
Like,
Bernard
is crazy. Like,
he really is crazy
smart and crazy, quick thinker on his feet and shit. Because when they shut off the lights and they were like, look to mechanic or look to IT, and the lights were still on in IT, I was like, oh shit. And they're like, well, what happened with that? Well, they're the ones that control it, so they probably left it on, and just to show you guys that, just to cause them to stand. And I was like, oh fuck. He is smart because IT was still on, man. That was crazy. That was nuts.
But after so many times of him saying things like that, you don't think the people in the silo are like.
Yeah, you can tell they still have their doubts. Like, nah, I don't know. But I mean, either way, some people did believe it. Some people still had their reservations. But either way, Bernard's a quick thinker. He's able to just adapt.
He's a piece of shit. That's one of my favorite characters. Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, he
really is
on the
good,
screen.
though.
Yeah, I think my favorite scene of this episode was when him and Sims have their argument, and they're just so right, both of them in their own way, because he tells him like, "Oh, you've never made me your what is it called? Your shadow." I was gonna say offenses. You never made me your shadow, and he's like, "You know what? Like I was gonna, but I didn't come around to it, and it's because like you have no curiosity." And I was thinking like. That's so true, because this man has never once questioned, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Like, what's really going on? Like, he just does what he's told, or he does what he thinks is best, and that's it. Like, he doesn't question, like, well, why is everything happening? And then he goes, well, you know what? Like, you're losing people. You're losing people. You have nowhere to turn.
Running out of moves.
You're running out of moves, yeah. And I was like, that's so true too, because you really are like you gotta go get somebody in the mines to be your shadow so they can help you decode that shit. I was like, damn, that's crazy. They were both right, and I was like, damn, that was a good scene. They're arguing. I was like, oh my fucking god, yeah, that shit was crazy. And then now we finally realize why he killed her, because he was getting in the way and he was gonna impeach her. He said, "You made me kill somebody." The judge, he said, "You made me kill somebody I was so affectionate for." And it's because he was like, he was gonna impeach her. Like, he was already having that. He put that in people's minds, basically. I don't know how that justifies killing her, but
yeah, get rid of her.
I don't know.
I thought something else.
And make him the judge.
Bernard was talking about. Well, he was talking to the girl, right? The girl that they took prisoner from the last episode, the black chick that they have.
Her name Clara?
I don't remember.
I forgot her name, but
some shit like that, no?
But she had mentioned something to him, like whatever, or maybe it was somebody else. But there was something said to the effect that whatever's in the message that they're trying to decrypt, him and Lucas, is more important than the fucking rebellion that's going on in the side.
Oh no, that was Lucas.
He'd
asked them, why do you think it's so complex, but yet it's in a normal ass book? None of the ones in the library.
I remember that conversation. I can't remember who he was talking to, but he was saying he said you're more scared of what is in the message than the rebellion itself.
Yeah,
it was Lucas to Bernard. It was when they were in the vault. He was just asking him, why is this such a hard shit to do? But it's in like open availability spots. Like a random citizen could go and figure it out if they were smart enough, of course.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy. So whatever that message is going to reveal, it's got to be something crazy. And then I thought the book that they were looking for was the one that we saw in season 1 that Juliet had.
The one that Billings ripped the fucking page out of?
Yeah, I thought it was that.
I was thinking that too.
Shit's gone.
Yeah.
Shit's gone. I was like, no, he ended up pulling out Jet's favorite franchise,
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. And,
Wicked. Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah. That's crazy. No, I can't wait to see what that message says, man, because that's got to be some crazy shit, man.
He really,
Yeah,
I can't wait. This episode was one of my favorites. I think it probably was my favorite episode so far.
Bernard really has to have an idea of what the message says, because he had that book all covered up in like a rag and preserved.
But that's because it was the judge's book.
Was it?
Yeah, he got it from her.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. Wizard of Oz, like what the fuck?
When he goes in there and he tells Sims, you were supposed to just fucking sit there, play judge, follow directions.
Do what the fuck I wanted you to do.
Do it, yeah.
That was fuck.
I was like, oh my god.
Damn, he didn't give a fuck about him.
And he's never yelled at anybody like that. He's always so calm. And he's like conniving, but he's so smooth, and he just went in there screaming. I was
because I think he knows he's fucked. He's backed up in a corner. Yeah. The whole silo's gonna be against him, really.
I also was like, I really liked, because last week I was saying like, what the fuck is up with Camille? Like, is she good? She's like helping them. She's not. Like, is she evil? Like, what is she doing? And we find out, oh, she's playing both sides. Mm-hmm. She said, whatever happens, we don't know what's gonna happen. We got to be on both sides, like.
Which is really smart for him.
Yeah, I was telling him, I was like, that's some shit I would do. Like, you don't know who's gonna fucking win. Like, you got to play both sides so you can survive on both sides.
Yeah, fantastic season so far. We got 3 left, 8, 9, and 10.
Finding out who was poisoning the shit.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about that because Andrea thought it was somebody. It was nobody. It was
another
mechanical motherfucker.
Yeah, just some guy.
Just some bitch in the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm. But no, it's because she had to though. She's kind of forced, you know, because the mom's in.
The mom's on the upper levels, right? She needs medicine and shit. And I liked what they did with that too. Like, we're not gonna shun you, we're not gonna kill you, or no, we're not gonna kill you, but we're gonna make your fucking life a living hell for a little bit, and just make you realize you're one of us still. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Yeah, nuts.
They figured out that pretty fast though. No, there was really no interrogating. The dude just knew. Oh, how's your mom doing nowadays?
Oh, I figured.
And then
it just clicked for him.
Yeah, I guess for him.
It had to have just clicked for him. Yeah,
he had to go diffuse the situation.
Yeah,
I thought that was a bit too easy. Oh, they found her right there. That was just me.
And Bernard saying Billings got kidnapped. Like, why can't Billings just walk up? Why can't he just walk up and be like, "I'm here"?
He just plays into his bullshit. He's smart, Bernard.
He manipulates everybody, the whole silo. Yeah. Everybody.
But it's because imagine just being a peasant, you're like gonna just listen to what the higher ups are telling you, know? You have no choice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It sucks.
Crazy season. Can't wait. 3 more episodes. If you guys are watching Silo, let us know what you guys think so far. Yeah. Any